If you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s and you're feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, or like life is just asking way too much of you, I've been there. And this is a story of how everything can change. Hi, I'm Ava, and I'm 52 years old. Last year, I received a cancer diagnosis, and it completely changed my life, but in the best way possible. And this channel is not about cancer recovery. It's about how anything that you go through in your life that is a challenge can change you for the better. So this channel is not about cancer recovery. This is a positive journey, and I'm simply mentioning it because it's part of my journey and you might get a few updates along the way. So for the past 15 years, I have been a wedding photographer in the luxury space here in Charleston, South Carolina, and I have loved every minute of it. I have loved just being part of people's lives, being so intimately involved in really what is the best day of their life. It's a lot of fun, it's exciting, there's a lot of adrenaline, and it is a little bit of a high when you go through something like that with each couple. I absolutely love it, and I love photography, and I'm really good at what I do. But there's a flip side to that, just like there is with everything in life. Photographing weddings are very physically demanding. It's physically demanding, emotionally demanding, exhausting in every way possible. Your mind, body, and spirit, your creativity. I mean, everything in you is just depleted by the end of a wedding day. And the next day, we in the industry, we laugh and call it the wedding hangover, because that's truly what it feels like. It feels like you've been hit by a Mack truck and you really can't get out of bed the next day. So it's a lot. And I pushed myself really hard for 15 years, and I'm in my 50s now. I'm 52, as I mentioned. And life, for a woman, we're a little bit delicate. And as we get older, we have to adapt to the change in hormones and the degree of fragility that comes upon us gradually as we hit our 40s, our 50s, and then I'm assuming on into our 60s. And we have to be mindful of that. So I just really pushed myself beyond the limit, and my body paid a price for that. And habits that probably weren't the best in terms of lifestyle and diet, and just we all do it. It's the American lifestyle. So it's something that I really had to look at when I received this diagnosis. I really had to analyze what I was going to change so that it didn't continue to be a problem and come back. And this feeling of overwhelm and exhaustion that comes over you when you do hit this phase of your life, it's something that hits every woman. I mean, every friend that I have, they feel the same way. We're all going through it when we hit this season of our life. And I think it's really important that we listen to that. So about a year before I received this diagnosis, the exhaustion and the overwhelm hit a whole nother level. It was just almost debilitating. My body was definitely telling me something wasn't right. And I was trying to listen to it even before I got the diagnosis. I was trying to, figure some things out and change some things, and, just my lifestyle habits, make them a little bit cleaner, eat a little bit better, the whole drill. So when I went to have things checked out, I was diagnosed with something called mesonephric-like adenocarcinoma that was in my reproductive organs. So I went through a total radical hysterectomy, chemo, the whole thing. And during the surgery, I also had a pretty major complication. I woke up without the function of my left leg. So it took about 3 months for me to be able to walk without assistance after my surgery. So as you can imagine, this was a huge blow. I'm an extremely active person, and I went to someone who was totally handicapped for the most part. It was a long, hard recovery. And somewhere in the middle of going through that, I realized my life needed a change. It needed a big change, and it needed to change for the better. And as odd as it may sound, the hard recovery that I went through, it showed me how to shift my mindset. It forced me to let go of negative emotions. It forced me to let go of perfectionism. It forced me to slow down. And more importantly, it forced me to completely change the way that I see life. I've worked really hard the past year to train my brain to see the good in every day. And instead of preparing for the worst, I've learned to expect the best. I'm truly grateful for what this situation has taught me. I only wish that I had learned it a lot sooner in life. And I can't leave this thought without giving praise and honor to my God and to my faith and the Holy Spirit for guiding me through this journey in a way that I came on the other side of it a better person and a happier person. And I hope this is inspiration for any of you that are going through something really difficult, that you can change your life around in the middle of a really terrible situation. So don't ever give up hope. So, this new chapter and this channel is about helping women to do what I've learned to do in the past year. Learn how to live your life in a positive, happy, grateful way, and to see the changes that result when you change your mind over and begin to see things differently in life. And when you begin to nourish your body and take care of it in the right way, I want to share with you things that I have changed with my lifestyle, what I eat, and how I find joy in life now. I hope it's an inspiration to you that we can share. This channel is also about finding beauty in everyday life, whether that's what you're wearing, what you're decorating your home with, what you're doing out in your garden. All of those things enrich our lives and they're important. So don't ever fool yourself into thinking that it's time wasted when you put thought and effort into those areas of your life. I'll be sharing things that I love: clean skincare, good ingredients, simple makeup, fashion that feels fun and expressive, and the calm beauty of Charleston when I get a chance to get out and about and film some of that for you. And let me just speak on why I think it's important that this channel cover fashion. Fashion is how we still express ourselves. It's how we say, I still care about myself. It's a way that we can have an outlet. So it is an important part of our life. And I want to inspire you to feel good in your own skin and to feel beautiful and to find a style that you enjoy. And if you're in a season of healing, discovery, or recovery, I would absolutely love to share this journey with you.